Good morning. It's been a little while since I've turned on the camera on this channel, mainly for the fact that my days have been kind of samey. In fact, they've been very samey. So in today's video, I just wanted to kind of break the ice. I wanted to turn on the camera and just see what happens today. So this is going to be very much a vertical slice of a day in my life currently. My van build has been paused for the past 3 months. However, I am planning on getting the final bits and pieces and projects done very soon. It's not in this video, but it is going to be very soon. But I kind of wanted to show you the reason why the van build has been paused and give you a typical day in my life. Let's get to it. That's my first chunk of work done. You may have noticed this thing here. It's a fly zapper. Essentially, it is an electrified tennis racket kind of thing with a blue light on it. This is Houston, Texas, and there are lots of mosquitoes pretty much year round. But the last few days, there's been mosquitoes and midges around, and I have got like multiple insect thingies going on. But last night, it was crazy. This was just going off. So when a fly lands on this, it basically, oh, there's one there. Hold on. Do you get it? So basically, I'm glad I caught that on camera. Basically, when a fly goes between this, because it's constantly charging, it electrocutes them. They create a little short circuit and they get electrocuted. Last night, this was going wild. I don't know what it is at the moment, whether the sprinklers are running a lot more here in the park or what it is, but there was tons last night, and this was like, and I actually kept it on all night as well, so it disrupted my sleep, but it also stopped me getting bit. So that's what this thing is. I'm so glad that I caught that on camera. That was funny. Yeah, if you touch that, you will get a shock. So that's what that is. Anyway, I have just completed my first batch of work. So it's about an hour and a half later. Completed my first batch of work. I also have a delivery coming today via UPS. So even though I live in this vehicle, I am currently at an RV park plugged into the grid. When it comes to deliveries, it's a plus that I have an actual address. The problem is that this is still not technically like a residential address. So sometimes when you put in the address for delivery, they either don't read it, they don't use the access code, or they just say delivery attempt failed, and then they send it back to the depot. When I have a delivery day like today, I have to refresh my screen to see whether the delivery is close, and I can keep an eye on it, keep my phone on loud, because sometimes they just don't deliver it. So I'm waiting for this package. What I'm going to do now is I think I'm going to make myself a second breakfast and a coffee just to get myself moving a little bit faster today, because I'm feeling a little bit sluggish. So I just had a quick break. I spoke with my neighbor who lives to the side of me. That's one good thing about technically not being nomadic right now, is that I get to meet other fellow semi-nomads and develop some kind of relationship with them. So yeah, I just had a chat with my next door neighbor and had a chat with them. Got myself a coffee to help me through my day. I'm gonna take a 30-minute break because I've actually been up since like 5:36 and I'm really struggling today. I'm gonna play some video games for 30 minutes, probably in the same place that I was working, and then I'm gonna give my place a tidy, and then I have to record a video for my work. So that's what I have to do. I'm going to finish this coffee and play some video games for a second. I'm really trying to force myself to relax when I can. Actually, change of plan. So, sorry, I'm refreshing my face. So, change of plan. I'm actually going to play video games later online with a friend of mine. So instead of taking a break now, I'm actually going to do more work. I'm going to film this video, then I'm going to play video games later on. Switcheroo time. The one thing that seems to be good right now is the little mini influx of flies that seem to be around for the last 24 hours seems to be less. I did a kind of a deep clean yesterday. Cleaned all the floors and surfaces and stuff like that just to triple check that there was nothing here causing or keeping them around at least. I also sprayed a lot of this ant, roach and spider killer pretty much everywhere around the edges and outside as well. So hopefully that is keeping them at bay. I kind of feel like it was just a combination of the weather and just one of those days where the weather was kind of perfect for them to all just appear at once. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Now it's time to get to work, I guess. Ugh. That took way longer than I thought. My throat is absolutely killing me because I've just been talking for about an hour. I also need the bathroom. And I've got about an hour before I play some video games. So I've done a little bit of a tidy, which is good, but I am going to run to the bathroom now. Whew.
Experience possible. DLC update includes 80 fully voiced NPCs.
So there's definitely a problem with the delivery. I just got a thing on my UPS tracking that's like, hey, you need to update the address. And then when I try and update the address, it won't let me. Pretty frustrating. So I'm now on hold with them and hopefully can get it figured out sooner rather than later. Hi, yeah, can you hear me? So it's saying that there's a problem with the address and I can't do anything about it online. So I'm just trying to get this figured out so I can get my delivery. Right, that's what I'm trying to figure out, because so that there would be no apartment number, but they didn't try to contact me at all. The sender has said that I can't pick up from a UPS facility. Am I understanding that correctly? Okay, what is the option to return to sender? Can you mark it as return to sender, please? Thanks. I'm a little bit frustrated. It's just a lot of phone tennis and back and forth. So I think I'm actually going to get it done return to sender and maybe get it delivered a different way or delivered just directly to a pickup spot. It's frustrating because UPS has delivered to here before, so I don't know why it's different this time. They just didn't try to contact me or anything. No, will I get an email confirmation for that or anything? Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you so much for your help. I really appreciate it. Goodbye now. Okay, let's find an alternative. We play a vault dweller who has just been recently released to rebuild America. Okay, I should have. Let's see. Yeah, I guess it's got to set you up first with weapons and shit. I haven't played this in like years. So you're in the vault right now? I don't think I can get into the vault. It's not just ghouls, there's like raiders, oh shit. There's like bad animals and shit. There's a lot of shit, but there's also other players. So other players by default can't harm you. So the main thing that the main thing that we kind of do is you kind of set up your own little camp and build that up to gather resources and make weapons, and then you go on like little raids, little quest. There's like tons of quests. There's like a main quest line that we can go on. You can do that solo, or you can do that like in a team. But there's loads of just like different quests around where you go out and loot, increase your firepower back at your camp, and you know, go out and do more little raids. What's up, you? I had a good couple of hours playing Fallout 76, which I haven't done in a long time. So that was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, there are still 1 or 2 midges, mosquitoes, whatever they are, flies that are slowly getting destroyed, but not before they drive me insane. So I'm a little bit on edge because I keep feeling them. There's 1 or 2 that I just can't quite get yet. So I'm hoping that if I just leave one light on and then this fly thing and the other fly thing over in the dark, that eventually they're gonna get zapped. So yeah, what I'm doing right now is I'm spending another hour working, editing a video. I'm actually editing a video for this channel to be put out for tomorrow morning, because I've definitely been off making videos. So I'm going to edit this video for the next 20-ish minutes, and then I am going to watch some television and relax. But I've spent most of my day inside this truck, and I'm getting a little bit stir crazy. So as I've got a tiny pause in work right now, I'm definitely getting the motivation to get this truck completed. At the very least, I may bump up the decoration of the truck to basically now, just to get some paint on, some wall covering up, some flooring down, because if I have to spend the rest of the year just working and 99% of my time inside the truck, I need it to feel better than it does right now. So let's see what the next couple of weeks bring, but I feel like the next couple of videos are going to be me losing my mind, just getting more projects done in the truck. So yeah, kind of a random day. Thank you for hanging out with me. I am going to sit and watch some TV on my projector screen and try to switch my mind off a little bit before the same tomorrow. So that is it from me and my little fly graveyard over here. For now, I'm clocking out.